In some old buildings, a fuse wire is coiled around a piece of porcelain and connected to the live wire of a flex. If the fuse is burnt, a lot of effort is necessary to replace it with another wire. The electromagnetic circuit breaker is used in newly constructed buildings. When the electric current flowing through this switch increases suddenly, the electromagnetic force of the coil in the circuit breaker becomes stronger and pushes open the metal lever that connects the circuit. The circuit is then open, and the household electrical appliances are protected against accidents. Electricity is quite dangerous, as the voltage of the AC power supply is up to 200 to 220 volts. Therefore, sockets, plugs, flexes, switches, and the handheld portions of electrical appliances should be coated with insulators so that the user can be separated from the live wire. In case of accidents, such as the fuming or burning of wires or sockets, the relevant branch switch or the main switch has to be turned off immediately. A carbon dioxide fire extinguisher should then be used to put out the fire. Water is not recommended in this case because water is a conductor which may lead to an electric shock. Never attempt to touch an electrical appliance with wet hands. When you see someone caught by an electric shock, don't try to push him away with your hands, because this will make you a victim of electric shock as well. You should cut the power supply off immediately, or use a wooden stick to separate the victim from the mains. Then send the victim to the hospital immediately for treatment. In short, we can avoid accidents if we handle electrical appliances with care. To ensure safety in the household use of electricity, the government has set up a number of safety regulations. It is a rule to only use 3-pin plugs that comply with relevant safety standards. This is a 5-ampere plug. It can be used in an appliance with a maximum of 1100 watts. Table lamps and electric blenders are common examples. This is a 13-ampere plug. It can be used in an appliance with a maximum of 2860 watts. Toasters and vacuum cleaners are common examples. This is a 15-ampere plug. It can be used in an appliance with a maximum of 3300 watts. We have to use this type of plug for electric heaters and electric ovens. This type of 2-pin plug is solely for the use of shavers. A plug should have markings showing the wiring connection, current rating, voltage rating, and the standard with which the plug complies. Don't use any 2-pin plug other than for a shaver. And don't use broken or burnt plugs. Some 13-ampere plugs may have insulating sleeves on the pins. It's much safer to use this kind of plug. Extra care should be taken when using adapters. Always use 3-pin adapters. Don't use this type of 2-pin adapter. The adapter should match the pins of the plug. The current rating of the adapter should also be the same as that of the plug. These are adapters of 5 amperes, 13 amperes, and 15 amperes. The adapters should have the data of the standards, current rating and voltage rating marked on the surface. Never insert a plug of a higher current rating, such as 13 ampere, into an adapter of a lower current rating, such as 5 ampere. This is very dangerous. And don't use adapters with irregular holes, or adapters with only 2 holes. When choosing an adapter, note if the adapter is fixed with shutters. It is much safer to use adapters with shutters. An adapter will be overloaded if it is connected with a large number of appliances. It may give out fumes or catch fire. You should also choose electrical appliances with reference to the following principles. The Electrical Products Safety Regulation governs the supply of domestic electrical appliances in Hong Kong. When choosing electrical appliances, make sure that the voltage rating, frequency, current rating or power rating, model number, name of manufacturer and trademark are marked on the product or on an accompanying notice. The appliance must be fixed with a 3-pin plug of suitable design and rating to ensure safety. Appliances with double insulating design usually have this sign marked on the casing. An electrical appliance should be accompanied by a suitable operation manual. An appropriate warning must be given if there are special operational requirements. Appliances of 110 volts should not be connected to a local power supply. A warning label against this hazard should be attached. The installation and connection of electrical appliances should be safe and appropriate so that under normal operation the appliances will be stable and not overheat. The regulation also stipulates that all domestic appliances must comply with the safety requirements set out in the regulation. Suppliers are also required to ensure that their products have certificates of safety compliance before they launch the products on the market.